Um, Also, the other thing I wanted to announce, we have a new ministry that was birthed. The way this came about is I was just sitting and contemplating all the work I've done in Africa and in India and overseas, and I was just thinking, since I can't go, I'd love to do something here, in Georgia. And right when I was thinking this is crazy, right? Well, it's not crazy. Bill Foster calls me, and he goes, our miracle mission is done. I'd like to do something else with you. And he told me about his brother who passed away, and his brother had a little ministry. I just got a text from Bill. You can't ask me questions while I'm talking. Are you out of your mind? You're so Jewish. Another reason why you got to come to believe in Messiah. We'll talk afterward. So he told me about this little ministry his brother had, that he worked with a pastor in Uganda about shoes. And I said, I'd love to get shoes for the people in Ethiopia and in India. So we talked about it. And logistically, it just couldn't happen. It was just too costly. They can get shoes cheaper there. That's why it's just better to send money, right? And then I was like, I'm not done with this yet. What about shoes for people in Georgia? And he says to me on the phone, I have an office in Hong Kong. And I said, what a coincidence. I just ate at Hong Kong on Zebulon Road. I said, I feel the Lord. I just had Mugu Gaipan, and you have an office in Hong Kong. Something's coming together. And yes, Bill, I said I wasn't vaccinated. We'll talk about it later. So he was a businessman, a very successful businessman. He had an office there because he had different companies. The things were manufactured there. He said, I can get these shoes manufactured pretty inexpensively. And then I was like, okay, so we have the shipping concern. We have the manufacturing concern. How does this happen? Let's say you wanted to do this. How are you going to make that happen? It's not possible unless you have things in place. Now I need a distribution center. You can't just because what I want to do is, and I'm going to do, is buy 10,000 pair of shoes. I'm not handing out 100 pair. And so, you could put a notice in the penny saver. Does anybody want new shoes? And you know how that works, right? So I thought, you know what? The rescue mission might have an idea of somebody who has a distribution center. So I leave a message. I'm laughing. This is really funny. I leave a message for the rescue mission, a young lady who heads up the fundraising. And if you know the rescue mission, you know where they are. And it's a 100-bed facility, very Messiah-centered. They take in battered women and drug-addicted guys and other things like this, homeless people, really beautiful. And I left a message. I said, hi, my name is Greg Hershberg. I'm the spiritual leader of Beth Yeshua. I just have to ask you a question. It's no rush. If you can call me back at your earliest convenience, it'd be much appreciated. I get a call back. I missed the call. And this is what the message said. Rabbi Greg, you're my rabbi. And I went, so this is what I thought. Oh, Lord, let it be somebody who's only been here like a month. So I call her and I go, hi, it's Rabbi Greg. How long have you been coming? She goes, I've been coming since you were at West Highland. But she was involved with a lot of churches, on staff at a lot of churches. She saw things. And she was turned off the church like a lot of people, right? So she wanted nothing to do. God really put the hammer on her to come to Beth Yeshua. She fell in love with it, but she wanted to keep it separate. So I said, I respect that. But I said, I need a network. Do you know a network in Central Georgia? She said, we were able to hand out through Sunny Purdue 1 million pounds of food. I can get those shoes in the right hands. We can get them to people in foster care. We can get them to people that are poor. We can get them to people that are shoeless. So do we have a picture? They're sending me, I should get it any day now to the synagogue. These are the shoes. They're sending me a sample before they manufacture the 10,000 pair. It's going to cost us, this would be about 400 to 500,000. It's going to cost us 100,000. And this is the kicker. Don't send in any money. My accountants just called last week and said, somebody just sent in a check for $100,000 last week. Just, so don't send in money for the shoe ministry. I'm hoping to do this also in Florida. We're going to do 10,000 pair there, and then who knows? Maybe around the country, if that's God's plan. Whatever He wants, He gets. We don't have a name for it. We own a name. I named it Souls for Little Souls, but then I found out that there's a ministry called Souls for Souls, so I don't want that. So you're going to name the ministry. You have a week to name it. If we choose your name, you're going to get a big fat reward. And that includes anybody listening online, so feel free to send in a name this week. And hopefully it will ring with the Holy Spirit, and we'll use it for the new ministry. So that's that. I hope you're excited about that.